Hello!
Oh my God! I love it.
Hi!
Si Madam Tin.
Naka-uniform ako kasi meron akong after this, diretso ako ng feeding program. Tapos meron akong lunch meeting. Yan, kaya nag-uniform na ako.
So, let's start na kasi you're busy.
Sige po.
Uy, grabe naman po. Okay. Hi,
Hi, Madam Windy.
Oo nga, dito siya. Okay. Hi, my name is Jenny. This is my voice, Coin Cash Voice. And today, we have a very special guest, Meng Ronquillo. Kindly introduce yourself to us.
Hi, I'm Meng Ronquillo. I'm a public servant, a volunteer, and breadwinner. Ayan.
Okay.
Many things you have to know about me. Sumubaybay lang kayo sa live interview na ito.
More about you because we just recently followed each other, but the thing that I remembered about you is nung umuwi si Aling Mirna si ate sa Philippines, and di ba ikaw yung isa sa kita niya doon. I guess we can talk about a little bit about that, like ilang taon na kayo magkakilala ni ate?
We've known each other for like 2 years already. We guested her on our live show. There's a game show from Akay ni Sol page which we do every weekend. And then one of our guests was Aling Mirna, and then it all started there.
So
yeah, and then we've met. We actually had a schedule with her to meet with Akay ni Sol. Kuya Ching, of course, the first Philippine ambassador on TikTok, Kuya Ching. Yan, kasama natin siya, and then we did several contents with Aling Mirna. We get to know her more and her family as well. Bongga si Aling Mirna.
what was it like meeting her in person?
I'm actually overwhelmed because I was really excited meeting her. We woke up early just to meet her. And a lot of people went there to see her. Everyone is just, excited and very happy meeting her, seeing her and her family. Grabe yung araw na yon. Sobrang jam-pack.
Oo, grabe, di ba? Ang daming tao.
Sobra, and then we ate together, we had lunch, we had games for the followers. Yan, we have prizes for them.
Let's talk about Akay ni Sol. Are you the founder of that? Or can you talk?
Akay ni Sol is actually a non-government organization, but then now registered as a party list. And eventually will be running for a position in public service. Akay ni Sol's advocacy is for the PWD, senior citizens, and the tourism of the Philippines. So we give assistive devices such as wheelchair, walker, naghatag sad mi og mga saklay, tungkod, yan, mga hearing aid, blind stick, those who cannot afford to buy one. And then we do a lot of outreach, feeding, we give helmets and top box to those who are working day and night doing the motorcycle business, like Angkas, Grab Food, or Food Panda, Lalamove, all of those.
How long ago has Akay ni Sol started?
It started a long time ago. It started like 3 or 4 years ago.
So, guesstimate, like how many people have you guys helped?
I guess 100,000 people already or more. The founder of this organization is Miss Sol Aragones, a former ABS-CBN news anchor. She is the founder of Akay ni Sol. That's why it's Sol Aragones. She is a 3-termer congresswoman in Laguna.
So ever ever since,
Yan.
like ever since talaga, before pa man sa social media, is this something that you and your friends have been doing? Or mas na-reinforce lang siya when you guys are given that outlet na mapakita nyo sa buong mundo, like what you guys are doing to, do that advocacy to help others?
Before, we actually have other jobs. But my first job was with ABS-CBN. And then afterwards, I moved to GMA7. Sa production, nag-production assistant ako, my first job. And then eventually, naging road manager. And then, nag-perform din po tayo. We did stand-up comic as such bars like Laugh-Line, Punchline, mga ganyan sa una. And then, kasabay ko noon sila Vice, Ganda, lahat yung mga nasikat na ngayon. And then, napasok ako sa public service. I became a kagawad 2010. I was an SK pala before. I was an SK 1996 to 2002. And then, kagawad naman. And then, 3-term yon. So, that's around 12 years. Kasi may 3 years, may 5, tapos may 4. Na-extend kasi. So, tagal ko na rin sa public service. Nasa public service ako siguro mga 19 years na. Tapos naging part din ako ng Rotary, yung Rotaract Club, yung young version ng Rotary, which is Rotaract na club. I was the community service director, and we did this project way back 2005 na Clean Hands campaign in order to inform children how to wash their hands properly, and we won an award in UK dun sa London. Nanalo kami Best Community Service Project. Yeah, for Clean Hands campaign.
What inspired you enter that world of public service?
Because my grandfather is a public servant. My kuya was a kabataan barangay, and then me. Third generation na ako eh. So, it is a fulfilling thing to do things for others, a person for others. And it's really a good feeling to help other people. Yeah.
Would you say that that's your calling sa public service?
What? Come again, sorry.
No, it's okay. Would you say that it's your calling, yung sa public service?
I guess so. Because I'm still here up to now. Yeah,
sa lahat. Go ahead.
Yes.
Sa lahat nagkasapon ta. Go ahead.
Sige lang, pangutana muna.
No, kasi like I was thinking, Manggod, na I'm sure it feels good to help others. Tapos you see the expression on their faces. And diba, like a little kindness goes a long way. Sa imuha, like ever since you started doing that, nag-i-implement na gyud nimo, ini-implement mo talaga yung advokasya mo na tumulong sa tao. What's the most memorable para sa'yo?
The most memorable thing I did actually was celebrating my birthday. First time sa isang orphanage dito sa May Montalban, Rizal, where I get to meet abandoned and disabled children. Yeah, so hindi ko alam, parang nadudurog yung puso ko nung nakita ko sila na meron pala ganong lugar. Medyo bata pa tayo noon eh. That was 17 years ago. When I first went to Cotolengo Filipino, which is a home for abandoned and disabled children. Doon talaga nadurog ang puso ko kasi pagdating ko doon at nakita ko sila, yung iba mga bedridden na yung ibang bata, they were left somewhere else yung mga magulang nila because siguro hindi kayang buhayin. Yung iba naman baka pinapalaglag and then nagkaroon ng complication, kaya yung iba may sakit. May basta iba-ibang klaseng sakit yung meron sila na nandoon sa orphanage. So, nung nandun na ako, nagkaroon ng mass, Tapos kumanta yung mga bata, kahit hindi ko naiintindihan yung mga kanta nila kasi nga yung iba doon mga may Down syndrome, may ano, pero they tried singing Happy Birthday. Alam mo, my heart melted. Sobra naiyak ako sa kanila. So that's a very memorable moment for me. Grabe yon. So sabi ko noon after that birthday, sabi ko I will not celebrate my birthday parties with drinking, club, etc. I will just celebrate my birthday here. So as I kept my promise, I celebrated my birthday until last year, and then hopefully this year I will still go back there.
Okay, so this year, sa pag-birthday mo, like how many years? Okay, sa August. Di ba kasi like you said that instead of you like partying or something, you would rather spend it with, doing the things that you're doing for with the advocacy to help others. How many years have you been implementing this na sa birthday mo siya ginagawa?
17 years.
Wow, that's really commendable. As in.
More than a decade.
Bakit mo naisipan na
it's actually there's a time where you need to give back. It's not always taking, but it's about giving as well, because there are people who help me as well, kasi there's this point in time where everything was okay, walang may sakit sa amin, lahat may trabaho, ang uban nga mga siblings na ay family niya na ay work, so everything's okay. We had 2 houses, we had many cars, and then eventually dumating yung point na nasakitan sila unexpectedly. My 2 sisters have cancer, breast cancer and cervical cancer, and then my mom had breast cancer too, and then my dad is diabetic. So doon na yung turn around ng mundo, kumbaga unexpected talaga kasi ang ganda ng buhay niyo, maayos naman, lahat may work. 'Di ba? You can buy whatever you want, but then may there's what you call this, parang kinalabit ka ni Lord na teka lang.
Oo lang, parang susubukan kayo, parang ganun.
But I don't blame anyone. I don't blame anyone for having this kind of life. Hi, thank you, Mommy Sean. I don't blame anyone for having this kind of life because I know that there is something to learn every day. Marami tayong matututunan talaga sa buhay natin, sa life natin. There is always a lesson. It is a never-ending lesson while you're living in this world. Okay, whether it's good or bad, I guess there's still a lesson for us to learn.
I mean, as positive as you may seem, as positive as you may seem, dumating ka ba sa punto na parang you questioned bakit? Like, you guys are doing all these good things.
I question myself. I don't question anyone. I question myself. Why is this happening? Ano ba yung nagawa ko? Is there something really bad I did? Am I to blame for having this kind of life? Nobody's perfect, I know, but syempre, hindi mo pwedeng hindi masisi. Minsan dumating ako sa point, nag-self-pity ako. I almost killed myself, I giving up, yung ganon, yung madilim, and then suddenly you hear someone whisper to you, sige na, you kill yourself, ganyan. Dumating ako sa point na gano'n, kaya nagkaroon ako ng counseling. And then I had medication. Pero sobrang grateful ako kasi na-overcome ko yun eh. So it's time for me to share that experience to other people who are experiencing depression, anxiety. There are better things in store for us. It's just us how we take things seriously, or should we take it, like in a positive way, look for the better way of life. Ganon. Kasi wala tayong magagawa. It happened already eh. So you have to face it. Diba? Ganon. It's hard. It's really, really hard. But, you know, you have to fight and be strong. And always pray. It helps. Maugyud na. We pray to, you know, we pray for our, for guidance. For strength. Ganyan.
Anong mga time na yon na you were thinking about, you know, unaliving yourself, meron kang nilapitan? Like, who were there for you?
No one was there because everyone was on vacation. Hindi ako sumama. I was left alone at home and all the lights were off, turned off. And I was just alone. I was just, you know, like, so problematic, so depressed. Because we almost lost everything. We lost our car, we lost the other house, and we had, basta sobrang dami problema nagsama-sama. Tapos nasa vacation yung mga kapamilya ko kasi merong reunion, yung may tita from Texas umuwi, sinama sila lahat, parang ganon, nagpunta ng outing. Ayun. Pero nalagpasan natin yun. I went to church pala after that. Yung hapon, I went to church and cried and cried and cried alone. Nung pagkatapos nun, doon na ako nag-isip, doon na ako humingi ng tulong to see a doctor. Shout out kay Dr. Camille. Ayan. Sobrang grateful ako talaga that nakalagpas tayo sa ganong problema. Kung isipin mo, meron pa mas malalang problema sa ibang tao than you. Yun. So, yun talaga. At saka yung, sa tingin ko, yung pagtulong natin sa tao, innate na yun sa mga tao talaga. If you're helpful, innate na yun eh. You don't do that just for publicity. You don't do that just to uplift yourself or make yourself better than other people. It's innate. It's, you know, it's actually a golden heart. Sabi nga nila, Mami Sean, it's a golden heart. Shout out sa golden heart.
Elaine, hello.
Tapos,
thank you for being here.
Tapos recently, yun, pati yung business ko pala dati yun. Tapos nalugi, na bankrupt din yung business ko. I had karinderya. Mayroon din ako mga food products na binibenta. It wasn't that successful because it was undermanaged. Tapos, basta maraming nangyaring hindi maganda na hindi naman natin inaasahan. Siguro, I blame myself partly, pero syempre nangyari. Sabi ko nga kanina, nangyari na yun. We have to move on. Yan.
So, nung time na yun na you were thinking of, you know, yun na nga, yung parang bumili na. How long ago was this?
Siguro mga 6 or 7 years ago. Ganon.
Ever since then, you never thought
Hindi na, I am a better person talaga after that. Kumbaga, hindi ko sinabing sobrang linis ako at santo. Hindi. Nga lang, marami tayong natutunan talaga sa buhay. Okay. You know, remember that yung conscience natin ang importante sa lahat eh. Yun ang dapat hindi mawala eh. Because conscience is not a physical thing that you can pinpoint at any time. Thus, it is a moral sense of value that tells you what is right from what is wrong. Ganyan.
Tapos yung conscience kasi.
And I thank you. Charing.
So kasi involved kasi doon. I was gonna go to like a different, yung advokasya mo nga. Kasi diba like, I don't know if you were familiar. I know this is your interview, but I can relate to what you're saying when you said earlier na itong pagtulong sa tao na nakikita dito sa social media, it's not because you're trying to like i-boost mo yung sarili mo para magustuhan ka ng mga tao. It's not about that because kami din ni Greg, we did that. Tapos na-question kami like, you know, like people are smart to see through people's intention, ganun-ganun, bakit pinapakita? My reason for that na pinakita namin is because the majority of our contributors doon sa amount na binibigay namin, we give back to our local community, especially to the homeless people, is galing sa donators namin.
Just ignore them.
I know.
Thank you, Mommy. Because alam mo, whether there's proof na nag-video ka, na nagbigay ka, or hindi ka nag-video tapos nagbigay ka, same thing. Yung mga nagsasabi na dapat hindi na, it's just them. It's not you. It's just them. 'Di ba? Whether nagbigay ka na may camera, nagbigay ka na walang camera, it's the same thing, nagbigay ka. Ang pinagbabasihan doon, if it's coming from your heart.
Exactly.
'Di ba? That's the basis. If it's from the bottom of your heart and you're giving, whether it's on video, on cam or not, off cam, it doesn't matter. Don't mind them.
Si Mommy Josie.
It's not about them, it's about giving.
Yeah. Si Mommy Josie.
Hi to Channel 69, Mommy Sean. Hello, Blossom.
Si Mommy Josie.
Hello.
Si Miss Sean, they were
Thank you, Channel 69.
big part of the
Tapos shout out din sa kanila yung Golden Hearts, Channel 69, Tres Marias with K, Borderline, who else? Beyond 7. Yung mga groups na yan, yung mga nandito sa TikTok, which dito ko lang sila na-meet, and yet naramdaman ko sila kasi hindi lang yung mga events na ginawa nila dito sa Pilipinas yung ginawa namin. They also helped me personally because of what I'm going through. Yung sa family ko, yung pinagdadaanan ko, na hindi ko naman lahat pinopost yun eh. Mas gusto ko mag-post ng masasaya lang, information, tsaka yung mga ginagawa natin sa buhay. Yun yung mga pinopost natin dito eh. Or yung mga friends natin sa showbiz and TikTok, sinasama natin dito para makita nila na masaya lang. 'Di ba? Tapos, let's start to be an inspiration for other people, syempre.
Yes, I love what you just said. But di ba, like ako, like I don't consider myself religious, but obviously kami ni Greg, we believe in God. Pero I'm sure like with the things that you're doing, and ako like we have different opinion about different things. But when I see posts like yours, yung tumutulong kayo sa mga tao, it actually, I don't feel anything but I feel more inspired to do better with the advocacy that you are doing, same that you guys are doing. But were you guys hit with this, yung Bible verse na something like when you help the needy, you don't have to necessarily show what your left hand is doing with your right hand. Were you guys hit with that?
Yes.
What's your reaction whenever you guys encounter that kind of, yung ang ipinangbabala talaga is yung Bible verse na hindi mo yan kailangan ipakita, ganun.
Wala, hindi ko sila pinibigyan pansin. I don't give time because time is precious, time is gold. I don't give time to react. The hell with you guys. I don't care about what you're doing or what you say about me or what you think about me. As long as I know myself, I know that I'm doing what is right, and I know that I am helping other people. It doesn't matter. I don't care about those bashers, And I thank them as well because these people, they're like spices eh. A dish would not be complete without the spices eh. They're the spices of life. Or in a movie, hindi maganda ang movie kung walang mga kontrabida. Yun lang yun.
Totoo. I love that. Oh my goodness.
A movie is so boring kung walang mga kontrabida. There's no antagonist or protagonist. It's the same thing.
Okay. Now I see.
Mami Elaine, thank you. Thank you din sa inyo.
Okay, so you guys I see your videos, like you guys are out on the street. Nalagay na ba kayo sa pangalan?
Every day. Yes, meron kasi, paano ba, kasi minsan umaangkas ako sa motor. Minsan pag meron kaming mga lakad na ganito, minsan pagka traffic, you don't need to use car, so aangkas ka. Yung na tumba kami. sa motorcycle. Pero konting bruises lang, hindi naman siya ganun kalapit sa bituka, so okay lang.
Apart from accident na ganun, hindi kayo dinudumog ng mga tao, like you guys weren't hurt because of the people na parang na-excite sila ba? Meron kayong mga ganun?
No,
or
some people nagpapapicture sila. Nagpapapicture lang sila. Pero they respect us kasi pag nagko-content naman, they're just watching. Then after ng content, saka sila nagpicture sa atin. Lalo na yung ang mga kasama natin, sila Kuya Ching yan. Lalo na yung kay Aling Mir na talagang dinumog talaga yon. Pero behave naman sila pag nagsushoot na ng content.
I was actually
Thank you, Laila. Hello, Wensgarda, Casa.
Hello. I was actually gonna ask about Kuya Ching. How long have you known each other?
Oo. Mamaya magkikita kami ni Kuya Ching.
At narinig mo. Sorry. Ano pala yan? Sabi ko,
Yes, nagkakilala kami ni Kuya Ching. Matagal na eh.
Mga ilang taon.
We've known each other. We've known each other for a long time, siguro a decade ago, pero hindi kami ganun ka-close. Naging close kami nung after niyang ma-stroke. Kasi I was on TikTok, nagla-live selling ako. Meron akong product na chicken flakes before pandemic. Tapos, pumasok si Kuya live randomly doon sa live ko. Tapos nagkwentuhan kami. Sabi ko, eto pumasok na to. Malusog to. Bibigyan ko to ng chicken flakes libre. Papadala ko sa'yo. Ganon. Doon nag-start na magkausap kami. Nung nagkausap kami, naalala ko kasi nag-acoustic si Kuya noon. Ako naman kumakante. So, naalala na namin. Sobrang dami namin common friends. Ayun.
Pero like...
Kaya, from then on, lagi na kami magkasama, nagko-content, nag-outreach. Kasi nung pandemic, namimigay kami ng mga ng ring light, gano'n, ng cellphone para pang online schooling. Mga gano'n yung ginagawa namin noon before Akay ni Sol. Yun.
I saw
so yun yung naging namin sa TikTok.
Okay, so speaking about Kuya Ching, right? Nakita ko yung isang video mo na meron kayong nilagay, tinago na phone. Whatever happened to that? Meron bang nag-reach out to ask for the code?
May nakakuha ng cellphone na nilagay namin sa Pampanga. Actually, ilang beses din namin ginawa yun before. Kaso natigil na nga yung mga ganun namin nung sumama na kami ng Akay ni Sol. Kasi iba na yung purpose natin dito eh. Mas deeper yung natin, tulong na binibigay para sa mga needy. Lalo na sa mga PWD and senior citizens na hirap maglakad, yung mga walang pambili ng assistive device. Yung cellphone na nilagay namin doon, meron yung code. So hindi niya mabubuksan yung pag di niya kinuha yung code sa amin. So nung nakuha niya yung phone, nag-message siya sa amin na siya yung nakakuha ng phone. Tapos binigay namin yung password sa kanya. Ganon. It was fun though.
Pero ngayon, ang main focus niyo talaga is yung sa mga needy talaga.
Yes.
Okay, now how do you find those people? Meron bang nagre-rekomenda sa inyo na mga deserving na mga tao na tulungan, or is there like a particular charity or organization na pinupuntahan niyo na talaga every single year?
No, this is random, no? Nagtatap kami sa smallest unit of the government, which is the barangay. So every barangay, we do courtesy and get to know like the officials, like the chairman, the kagawads, like me, kagawad. Ganon, so mga kagawad, kakausapin natin sila, and then we will coordinate with their PWD organization or yung structure ng PWD sa barangay nila. Kasi kilala na nila sino yung mga PWD doon. May mga PWDs kasi na well-off than those other PWDs, di ba? Na meron mayaman family and they're helping the PWD. Unlike this indigent people na sobrang hirap sila, wala sila pambili ng mga wheelchair, tungkod, walker. So we provide it for them. Inaalam namin taga saan sila. Kaya kung makikita nyo po yung ating page sa Facebook na Akay ni Sol, doon po iba-ibang lugar po yung napupuntahan namin just to give assistive devices. Tapos meron kami talaga doon na product or yung pinaka-talagang pinamimigay namin na bongga. Yung mga wheelchair, saklay, consolation lang yan eh. Ang pinaka magandang binibigay namin is yung foot drop na device which is called Extern. Yung Extern foot drop na yon would help a stroke patient, a dialysis foot or diabetic foot, accident foot, and cerebral palsy. Matutulungan natin sila makalakad ng diretso with that device. And it is invented by Canadians and was brought to the Philippines, and only Akay has that product which is Extern foot drop, and we give that for free to those who deserve it. If you check online, there are many other versions of that and it's very, very expensive. And here, our boss, hindi ko nababanggitin kung sino siya, kasi naka-foot drop din siya. It served as an inspiration to help other people. May kaya kasi siya talaga sobra. So, nag-share siya. Yung foot drop na yun, sinishare namin sa mga tao.
Okay, so yung mga nasi-sharean nyo ng ganyan, are they like really aware na this is something na super rare? Like they are so, I can imagine like the way you're explaining it to me, yung para siyang hindi accessible ng general public.
Yes, and most of them are very grateful. Their family and they themselves who are recipient of Extern foot drop, they cry. Because it's like a miracle for you to walk again. Some of them are not walking for like a decade already, just sitting on the wheelchair. They didn't realize na meron palang ganong maiimbentong product to help them walk again. So it's like a miracle to them. So they are very grateful for that.
With everything that you're doing, have you guys received like testimonials or something na, you know, like nabago nyo talaga ang buhay ko?
Yes, we do. You can actually watch everything on our Facebook page and on TikTok page. We also have YouTube, Akay ni Sol. Just search on that. Yung sa Facebook natin maraming Akay ni Sol eh. Pero ang makikita nyo po, yung legit is yung with 1.2 million followers. Yun po yung legit Facebook page natin. As of the moment, 1.2 million followers po. And on TikTok, kakastart pa lang, we already have 100,000 plus followers here. Akay ni Sol po. Yan.
How many people are involved with Akay ni Sol?
Nako, napakadami. Daghan kaayo, Miday. daghan kayo kami. Meron tayong, may team tayo from Pampanga, may team tayo from Bulacan, ako naman, my team is from Quezon City. And meron tayong team from Laguna, from Quezon, we have team from Cavite, hanggang Nueva Ecija.
Now, how do you guys like, nagmi-meeting ba kayo when it comes?
Yes, we do that at least once a month.
Okay, so like you said kanina, like when we just started, diba? Like you guys are gonna be doing something after this interview. Ano yung... Grabe, ang dami mo games. So, ngayon, yung project nyo, wheelchair, right? Ilang wheelchair ang ibabahagi?
Naku, napakadami na sobra. Actually, yung wheelchair natin, siguro kung merong daang libo na napamigay natin ng wheelchair. Pero yung Extern foot drop na very rare, nakapamigay na tayo ng mga 5,000 foot drops. Extern foot drop. Sa ano pa lang, Luzon pa lang yun hindi pa kami nakakaabot ng Visayas, Mindanao.
Oh my gosh, I thought this was like all over the Philippines already. Sa Luzon pa lang yun.
Yeah, eventually, given a chance that this coming, national elections, we made it, or we make it, siguraduhin namin makakaabot talaga yun hanggang kasulok-sulukan ng Pilipinas.
Okay, don't say if, let's do when, right? Like when that happens. Ano
when
yung...
that happens, sorry.
Oh, wag yung if. Dapat positive. Okay, when that happens, meron kayong like a really big one na gustong-gusto nyong magawa right when you guys make it?
Marami tayong gustong magawa eh. Marami tayong gustong matulungan eh. Kaya talaga namang basta ang wish namin, wag tuloy-tuloy lang din yung blessing sa taas para tuloy-tuloy din yung sharing natin sa baba. Ganon.
Okay, now let's talk about your social media journey. Ilang taon ka na dito sa social media?
Sa social media, matagal na yung Facebook ko, 2008 po yung main account ko. Kaso suspended siya ngayon. Because nagka-problema ako sa flooding messages. You know, sa sobrang dami nung kasi I have a lot of followers dun sa main account ko. So pagka may occasions like Christmas and New Year, kumatsaga kasi ako eh, magko-comment ako, magre-reply din ako sa lahat ng nag-message para walang ma-left out, baka sabihin hindi ko pinansin. So dati ganun ako dati, ngayon hindi na ako ganun. Kasi baka ma-violate na naman.
Baka makikita ka na you're like spamming or something. Diba?
No, bawal pala yung kasi ang ginagawa ko kasi copy-paste, same na lang yung sa sobrang dami. Thousands yung reply mo sa thousands na tao. So nangyari, nag-notify si Meta sa akin na bawal pala yung gano'n. So my account was suspended. Hopefully mabuksan ko pa siya ulit. So I have new Facebook. Yung ating Facebook naka-chat ko is just new. Yan.
Kasi makakonsider kasi yung na-spamming kasi same thing lang ba? Makikita kasi yun ng AI na parang yun nga, copy-paste.
Yeah, bawal pala yun. So my bad. Pero nag-email naman ako, na rin ako, appeal ako sa kanila. Hopefully mag-grant yung ulit, mapadali, mabuksan ko na ulit yung Facebook ko.
Okay, so 2008 yung sa Facebook. How about sa TikTok? How long have you been here on TikTok?
TikTok 2021, 2020. Oo.
Like,
2021.
Okay. So originally, nung pumasok ka sa social media, is it more like meron kang you want to spread the news about yung advocacy to help others?
Wala, it's out of boredom.
Oh, like most of us. Nag-create tayo
I didn't know na ganito yung mangyayari sa community dito sa TikTok. Ay, hindi ko alam na magkakaroon ako ng ganito. May mga interview nalalaman, meron mga content creations, may group, may mga until such time na meron na mga products lalapit sa iyo, can you please endorse this, can you please do a vlog about this, mga ganon. May mga contract signing on the side which I did not expect really.
You're on ever since sa social media?
Yeah, kaya grateful ako sa mga friends natin na kahit papaano who inspired me and who helped me, who lift me up during the time na talaga. Yun, yun yung journey natin dito sa social media. Hindi ako sikat! Kaya nga, sobrang grateful ako pag may mga ganting opportunity. Okay lang yan, sige.
I'm actually really honored na nag-guest ka dito. Kasi, like I said kanina, we recently just started following each other. Tapos, naalala talaga kita nung, yun nga, yung umuwi si Alimierna sa Philippines. Now, you were talking about like project. Si Channel 69, sikat ka para sa amin. Oo naman.
Ang sikat talaga, yung kaibigan ko at parang kapatid ko na si Christian Antolin, yun ang sikat. May TV show na nga eh.
Are you serious?
Hintayin nyo, sasali din siya dito. May interview nyo rin siya. Watch out sa sa Mother's Day specialty ni Kling Catch.
Oo. Interviewin
surprise si yan. Bongga yung guest niya.
Yeah, oo. Wag na. Salamat talaga niyo. Uy, alam mo ba,
surprise
Laila?
Talaga yan.
Ang nagustuhan ko talaga sa kay Christian Antolin is yung, like what I told Meng, yung security guard at saka sales lady series niya. Mamatay talaga ako kakatawa.
Yung love team nila.
Oo, yung naglalandian sila sa...
Napaka-humble na tao ni Christian. Sobrang funny and napaka-humble. Huwag kayong mag-alala, mamimit nyo na siya soon.
Uy, Elaine, sikat talaga sa ni Christian. But, okay, going back, kasi you said kanina na meron ka mga projects since you got here sa social media. Ano yung pinaka-biggest project na you signed contract with when you came here?
Biggest project na ano ko dito dahil sa TikTok, yung mga endorsement namin sa resort. Libre kasi kami. O, tapos nagkaroon kami ng VIP card sa isang sikat na hotel. Tapos, group kasi yon, napasama ako sa group nila, Kuya Ching. Ang tawag sa amin, TikTok Squad nung una. Hanggang sa may kanya-kanya na kaming buhay. Kami ni Kuya Ching naiwan, magkasama pa rin kami. Tapos yung dalawa magkasama na, Zara and Simon. Tapos, syempre, we have Markitan, we have Boss GK, Gino, Joey, Joffrey. Madami kami dyan sa TikTok Squad namin. Masaya yun eh. Until yun na nga, may kanya-kanya na kaming, nung medyo lumaki na kami lahat, may kanya-kanya na kaming, ginagawa at endorsement. Ganon. Tapos may contract signing tayo sa ilang mga products. Tapos yung mga pagkain, ang saya lang kasi, minsan, may libre ka ng lunch or dinner kasi pinadalan ka, i-content mo lang, i-post mo lang sa story mo, okay na. Ganon. Diba? You get to taste different food for free, and that's a privilege that you get here on TikTok, ganon, which I really didn't expect. Pero hindi naman ako plastic para sabihin hindi ako happy ako, of course, kahit walang bayad. Yung iba kasi ex-deal eh, yung iba may bayad talaga. When you sign a contract, may bayad yon. Pero kung yung ex-deal lang, you promote it sa story, ganyan, or you post it one time, ganyan. Grabe naman si Elaine, hindi nga sikat.
So,
lang tayo, happy lang tayo.
It seems like, di ba, I mean, this is like the first time that we are doing this interview. Pero parang nababasa ko, like the way you are as a friend, you really are someone, yung friend mo can really rely on you. Pero, ano yung, not exactly qualities, yung parang ano yung, what would you say na parang personality na isang tao na mag-click siya sa'yo? And then you can keep that friend for life.
Ang sa akin lang siguro yung straightforward.
Yung walang plastikan. Yung upfront. Ganon.
Straightforward. Sabihin mo sa akin, ayaw mo yung ginagawa ko. Sabihin mo sa mukha ko na hindi maganda yung ginagawa ko. Kesa konsintihin mo yung mali ko.
Baka napag-usapan namin po nung interview.
Wala nang mas maganda pang kaibigan doon sa hindi ka pinaplastic or niloloko. Tsaka mainit ang panahon ngayon sa Pilipinas. Matutunaw ang mga plastic.
Sabi ko na nga ba, mayroong punchline.
Mainit ang panahon.
Alam mo ba?
Babara sila sa mga kanal.
Oo. Magpa-planning. Dahil sa mga plastic.
Diba? Magdidiklag pa tayo. Dagdag gastos na naman.
Natuwa. Pagkabalon ako kabisaya, man po.
Yes, Bisaya sa ta. Bisdak. Akong mama kay taga Cebu, taga Labangon kami. May bahay kami sa Labangon, Cebu City. Tapos akong papa kay Tagalog, pero ang kanyang magulang ay from Ilocos. Ayan. So pinagsamang North and South.
Andali, meron kang blood na Ilocano?
Yes, sa father side ko po kasi my grandma is from Vigan.
Kasi
tapos my mom naman from Alcoy, Cebu. Province of Alcoy.
Oh.
Sagol akong blood. Oo. Half Bayot, half Becky. Charing.
Sabi ko na nga. Punchline. Okay, si Meng. Ano si Meng bilang isang anak?
Ay, naku, wag na yung mga ganyan. Baka iyakan ko lang kayo. No, actually marami tayong pagdating sa bilang isang anak, syempre we respect and love our parents. Yun lang siguro, the best thing that we can give back to our parents is for us to be a better child. You show them that you are studying hard, doing good, you're becoming a better person every day, and show them respect and love. You tell them that you love them as long as you can, as much as you can, because you don't know hanggang kailan sila nandito. So, medyo sensitive yung mga pagdating sa medyo malambot tayo pagdating sa ganyang bagay, because hindi yung situation namin ngayon, my mom and my dad are both sick, you know. Actually, yung isang procedure kay mama nasagot na ng nila Mami Sean tsaka nila Mami Josie, tapos nagpadala din sila Mami Kay. Yan, tapos yung mga tresmayas with the K. Yan, sila yon. Sila sa akin kasi syempre nagpapagamot pa yung mom ko, and then my dad will schedule for operation this May. Yung sister ko naman natapos na kasi nagkaroon ng aneurysm. May cancer din siya, binuksan yung ulo niya. Ako lang kasi lahat. You know, sometimes I get tired but I can never give up because no one's going to take care of them.
Oh. Man. I'm sorry.
Okay lang. Sige na, ano ba yan? Kasi naman dami mong alam, dami mong tinatanong dyan
No, kasi. Hi, Mayor.
Ganon.
Uy, grabe ha.
Hi, David.
Si Michonne at saka
Hi, David. Ganon. Ganon talaga. Pero, syempre, pinupost rin natin masasaya lang. Happy lang tayo. Kumbaga, tuloy-tuloy lang ang buhay. Ganyan. It's hard but it's all good. We get tired but we are not giving up.
So you were like all this time that since we started the interview, we have been talking about the things that you're doing, you and Akay Nisol. Diba, like you've been helping a ton of people. I think it's about time that, like what you just said about Miss Sean and Mami Josie, Mami Kay, like pitching in to help you out with your situation. I think it's about time na kami naman lahat mag-contribute as a community na.
Nako, thank you very much. Malaking bagay po. Malaking bagay po yan sa akin. Hanggang mairaos ko lang itong, siguro, konti na lang naman I'm just waiting until my dad is operated naman. Tsaka yung last session ni mama para sa kanyang breast. Then after that, pwede ko na ulit sila ibalik sa province. Iuwi ko na ulit sila after nung several series of check-up nila. Pwede ko na ulit sila kasi mas laid back kasi yung buhay nila sa province than here in Manila kasi medyo stressful dito. The reason why I flew them here in sa Manila because nandito yung magandang hospital tsaka magaling na doctor tsaka mas makakagawa ako ng paraan if they are with me.
Yeah, like,
so pag natapos pag nahuman ang tanan, ako na silang ibalik Cebu so they could spend a better life in Cebu. Doon sila healing process sila doon.
If ever there are some people who wants to pitch in just like what Mami Sean, Mami Josie, Mami Kay, the way they extended their help sa'yo, how would people do it?
Maulaw ta, oy.
Nakadaghan sa inyong gibuhat, oy. Deserve po ni mga matabangan ka. It's not anything
maulaw
na... Ha?
Maulaw ta diri sa live.
Kung anong nag-open up. Dili man ikaw.
Kung gusto niyo po tumulong, ipadala niyo na lang po kay Clean Cash o kaya kay Mami Sean. Ayan, binigyan pa ng obligasyon.
Kay Mami Sean na lang.
Wag na, ito naman. Kaya yan. Pero kung gusto nyo, maraming salamat po. Advance thank you and God bless po sa inyo.
You know, like, with everything kasi na, parang ano kasi yan siya. Like, you've been extending yourself, yung, di ba, like, you extend your arm, tapos buong katawan mo na talaga na ini-extend mo na. But then, behind all that, meron kang pinagdadaanan na personal problems na I'm sure most of the people that you're helping, they have zero clue na andito si Meng tumutulong ganito, pero meron pala siyang personal na problems. But all they're realizing at that time is, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful that God sent me these people, ito si Meng, para tulungan kami. Kahit, di ba, like yung pagkain, anything that you guys, yung wheelchair, di ba, nakakatuwa yung mga ganun. It's really no shame for you to, ako naman ang nagsabi, hindi naman ikaw. Diba? You should know that. You should be very proud of yourself with all these things that you have done so far. I'm sure you know that. You know.
Basta yun lang. Maraming salamat po. Lalo na sa mga always there. You know, isang ibo lang, ang bilis. Sobrang thank you sa inyo. Siguro it's parang ano yan eh, kumbaga chain reaction. It's a chain reaction.
Yeah.
That
Putol ka talaga.
everything you do is on.
You were cutting in and out. Yung chain reaction sinasabi mo, ano ba yun? Napuputol ka.
Nawawala ako?
Okay, go ahead. You were saying something about the chain.
Sabi ko kasi ganun talaga yun. In everything you do, the results will always come back to you.
I really
Ganon.
believe in good. I really believe in good karma.
Yeah.
And, you know, like okay, ito na lang. Ever since you were here on TikTok, sino yung friends mo that you would consider na naging totoong kaibigan mo talaga na na-meet mo dito sa TikTok?
Yung mga nakasama ko na friend ko dito sa TikTok, isa si Kuya Ching doon sa totoong kaibigan natin. Si Kuya Ching, and then we have Boss GK and Sarah. Yung grupo ko, actually they're my friends, Marky, Tan. Sila yung mga totoong kaibigan natin na nakasama ko na sa ano. Pero si Kuya Ching. Yan, sila Gino, Joey, Joffrey. Yan, tapos yung mga anak-anakan natin, sila Pretty Besa, yan. Pero yung dati ko na kaibigan, hindi dito sa TikTok, yan, sila Christian, yan. Marami yan sila dito. Sila Meryl Soriano, Mel Martinez. Ganon. Tapos, yung mga friends naman dito, na na-meet ko sa TikTok, pero hindi ko pa nakita, pero nakasama na through comment. I don't sila Mami Sean, Mami Josie, Mami Kay, Tres Marias with a K. And now I have you, Miss Kling. Yan, hopefully marami pa tayong pagsamahan. Channel 69, shout out sa inyo. Borderline, Golden Hearts, Beyond 7. Yan mga yan. Basta kayo. Maraming salamat sa inyo.
Meron ka talagang nakalimutan, no, si ate. Si ate, nakalimutan mo talaga, oy.
Yun. Ate Blossom, si Laila.
Ikaw, like, with
Si Mamzi.
The way as it is ngayon, ano yung mako-consider mo na naging biggest accomplishment mo sa buong buhay mo? What would it be? Like, ano yung, you are so proud of it that with your existence in the world, na masasabi mo na kahit mawala ako bukas, I am so proud of this. It doesn't have to be
Siguro the things I do every day.
gosh, no.
Siguro the things I do every day, it's an achievement for you to help other people, to help your family, for you to be able to share kindness, not just physical thing or gifts or money. It's about what you do every day. It's an achievement. Living one day at a time and doing good in a day is an achievement. I guess that's it. That's the biggest achievement in your life. Na kahit mamatay ka, hindi nila mababawi yung ginawa mong kabutihan.
Kasi diba? Like what you said nga kanina, wala namang perfecto dito sa mundo. But then you do you do what you feel like it's right for you to do, especially sa'yo kasi yung advokasya mo nga tumulong sa ibang tao. And the great thing about what you're doing is because you are showing it here on social media, nako-connect ka sa right people who also shares the same advocacy as you. 'Di ba? Nakakatawa yung ganun. Like if we use this social media platform for that, and there's a lot of utilization that we can do sa TikTok alone, we can really make such a big difference dito sa mundo. Like one little thing at a time. And I'm so proud of you kasi like when I asked to interview you, of course I have to look at your content. Parang, oh my gosh, like mas na-inspire ako na we do more things. Yung kahit hindi naman, di ba, like it doesn't have to be $1 billion.
Hi, Mamsi.
Hello, Mamsi. You should be really proud of yourself. And I know a lot of people have said this to you. And you need to keep going. You need to keep spreading the word out there. Kasi hindi naman tayo mga immortal, di ba? At least we could inspire other people to do the same thing.
Pero marami din naman tayong kalokohan nung dati, nung mga bata pa tayo. I mean, may mga kalokohan tayo, hindi tayo perfecto. Pero those are things that would teach you on how to weigh things, para malaman mo yung right and wrong.
Kasi,
yun eh.
Hindi mo kasi malalaman, you will not realize something kung hindi ka tinamaan talaga na, oh my gosh, ano ba yung ginawa ko? Parang merong mali. Parang ganon. But then ikaw, like, sana like itong organization nyo will turn into something much bigger. Kasi para maka-reach kayo ng mas maraming tao. Like, yun nga, like what you said kanina, sa Visayas at saka sa Mindanao.
Amen.
Yeah, totoo.
Yeah, hopefully. When it happens.
Yeah, no, not if. Dapat when talaga, oy. When.
Thank you, Mamsi.
But if you have like a message for our viewers who wants to do what you're doing, like if they want to start somewhere, yung advokasya nila, kasi like no matter what it is, meron kasi tayong mga advokasya sa buhay. It doesn't exactly mean na yung pera, yung mga ganun. What would you tell them para magsimula sila somewhere? Kasi we all have to start somewhere. Ano yung message mo para sa kanila?
First is you really have to know what's in your heart and what you want to do. And, paths will lead to your way as long as you're willing. And, sabi ko nga kanina, kung para sa iyo yung bagay na at innate sa iyo ang pagtulong, it will lead you to that way. Diba? Things, life is like a box of chocolate, sabi nga ni Forrest Gump. You'll never know what you're gonna get. So kung ano yung ibigay sa yung life, galingan na lang natin kung paano i-handle ang situation sa buhay natin. I know all of us, whether big or small, meron tayong mga kanya-kanyang problems. Maybe some serious, some not so serious. But it's still a problem. Now, it's for you to handle it and for you to surpass. Just enjoy life. We only live once. One day at a time, ha?
Kasi like, di ba yung mga pagsubok, nandyan lang naman yan. I mean, I can't really say lang kasi, like, pagsubok can be like in different shape or form. Pero all we can really do is not give up. Kasi, like, at one point or another, marirealize mo talaga kung ano yung purpose mo, bakit andito ka sa mundo. And the way I see it with you is parang, siguro nga, yung, like what you said kanina, yung calling mo as yung public service, but I think yung purpose mo talaga dito sa mundo is to help others. Yung, the people who you help, I'm sure yung image ng Meng will always be in their heart. Kasi yung parang, sandali, merong paso. Yung image ni Meng, sasabihin talaga nila na, oh my God, this person was there when I was hungry. Or this person was there when I was feeling cold. Or this person was there, not just because for the food or for the whatever assistance that you gave them. Nagbigay ng hope na life is still beautiful. Kasi there's a stranger who came out of nowhere. Nagbigay ng tulong sa akin. Hindi naman niya ako kilala. Yung parang ganun. So, I'm sure you know that. Na nakaka-proud kayong lahat. So, thank you na din in behalf sa mga thousands
Basta,
tulungan nyo.
basta, always look up and never forget to look back to those who helped you when you are so down.
Kasi napuputol ka talaga, uy. Napuputol talaga siya, guys. Hindi, malalaman mo kasi, nag-pause na siya. Malalaman mo kasi talaga kung sino yung totoo sa'yo when things are not the greatest sa buhay mo. Agree? Agree ba kayo? Oo, Ma'am Z, naglalag. Malalaman mo talaga kung sino yung totoo sa'yo. Kasi, di ba, like when things are great, you know, like life is beautiful, maraming pera, maraming pagkain, libre dito, libre doon, travel dyan. When things are great, sure, maraming tao nakapaligid sa'yo. But like what you said, kung down ka and those people were there,
Yes.
sila yung tagaan mo. Kasi sila yung totoo sa'yo. Like, they will be there, makipagpatayan. Ganun. So, if you guys have those people sa buhay nyo, alagaan nyo, kahit anong mangyari, siguro meron kayong mga differences sometimes, but you always go back to that moment na walang-wala ka, walang ibang nagtiyaga sa'yo, kundi yung mga taong yun lang. Thank you sa message mo, and thank you for your time, for granting me this honor to interview you. Nakakatuwa ang mga ginagawa.
Thank you.
We wish you all the
Thank you for having me.
Oo naman. But yeah, let me
Thank you for having me, guys. Thank you, Miss Klingkat.
Sandali.
Thank you so much.
Do me the honor by doing this. Diba kasi I always start with, hi, my name is Jenny. This is my voice, Klingkat's voice. Ikaw naman, Meng. Diba lang gawin mo, hi, my name is Meng. This is my voice. Tapos you can say whatever you want to say about yourself. Ganon. Asan ka na?
Hi, my name is Meng. Ganun ba?
Oh, hi, my name is Meng.
Hi, my name is Meng. This is Klingkat.
No. Kasi ang Klingkat voice kasi is like,
hi.
we all have a voice.
Okay. Hi, my name is Meng, and this is my voice.
So, ka gano'n. Pagkarong ba? Kaya i-compile ba yan ako ni?
Sorry.
Okay, go.
Hi, and this is my voice. Always remember that in everything you do, the results will always come back to you. Thank you.
Ang lalim nun, ha? Ang lalim. Kasi babalik sa'yo, whether it be good or bad. So, we have to do good, guys. do good sa community natin and just, you know, just spread positivity lang talaga. Thank you talaga, Ming. I appreciate your time. I know you're busy, but here you are. Diba? Mas na-appreciate ka talaga. Thank you. Be safe out there, okay?
Thank you, Clean Catch, for having me.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you sa mga gifters.
Thank you din sa inyong lahat. Thank you for all the viewers. Thank you.
See you guys later. Thank you.
I love you guys. Thank you. I love you too, Ma'am Z, Blossom, Laila, Mommy Sean.